Hey, it's dinner time, and tonight I decided to make some pizza, much to the disappointment of the one who likes nothing, who of course protested. And this is a recipe I found actually on TikTok, and I cannot remember who gave it, but I shall try to remember her name and mention it. But I doubled the quantities, added a bit more yeast because it was 6 o'clock already by the time I finished all the rota and all the, catching up on everything else. So I only started making dinner around 6, and this takes forever to rise. So it's a low yeast recipe. So I kind of had to step it up a notch. So instead of adding 14 grams of yeast, I added 22. It's a high hydration dough, which I always love. I miss doing sourdough. I had it as a little pet project during COVID, and I cannot keep it up with my lifestyle at the moment. Anyway, while the dough was taking its first rest, I was preparing the sauce. You okay? Always fun to hear someone fall in the house and don't know what it is. Anyway, making the sauce, and just minced some onion and garlic and olive oil, and this sauce came out perfect. Fried it up a little bit, and a drop of honey and some salt, pepper, Italian herbs, a little bit of chili because we like a little kick, some tomato puree, and a tin of chopped tomatoes that I chopped a little extra because we don't like the big bits of chopped tomatoes in pizza. So this is focaccia pizza. I don't know if I mentioned. And the dough is high hydration. It's a thick base, and it's going to be loads of fun. And look at those stretch and folds. I love them. I miss my sourdough days. Anyway, I actually realized that I forgot to add oil to the dough, so I added it a bit later, and it actually made the stretch and folds much easier because not all the oil got incorporated. So I might just actually do that on purpose next time. Anyway, I missed I didn't film the second stretch and fold. Here they are in the background, all hungry. They're like, when is it gonna be ready? When's food ready? And obviously the calls of pizza. So I'm gonna put in 2 big trays. I specifically made extra because I do want this for lunch for tomorrow, for the kids in their packed lunches, and stretching the dough into the trays, gosh, giving it an extra rise and shaping. I love that part with focaccia. Isn't that the best? Have to wet your hands every so often, which is the only bugger. Then I put a little portion aside, obviously for the one who likes nothing, who chose to have hers plain with za'atar. Za'atar is a spice, a herb. 1 second. That is actually delicious on focaccia and on bread, and it's really good. So there we go. And that is all the rest of the vegetables I had left in the fridge. They're going into a little vegetable plate, because you can't just have a cob for supper. Seriously, who raised you? Anyway, I had some good avocados this time. The kids finished them all. I'm very upset. And there the bread is coming out for the za'atar. I really didn't have a lot left. I took this out after 18 minutes of baking, just to kind of put the sauce and cheese on it, because if you put it on from the start, the dough is quite thick, it would burn and it won't be good. My daughter chopped up an onion and some olives, and there we have it. This is going back into the oven for another 10-11 minutes. The za'atar bread came out, and it is absolutely stunning. Look at those air pockets. So hot, so delicious, dipped in some olive oil. Anyway, a little bit of the sauce was left, and that's delicious. That's going to be left for dipping for tomorrow, the rest of the pizza. And there we are. This one is the one with the olives. Of course, onions got into the olives, and little one had a little meltdown. Not a big one. That was okay. We got it together quite quickly, didn't we? Nodding heads. She has got herself a slice with olives that she likes. I am going to pack this is the plain one, which of course everybody prefer plain in the end. I'm going to pack a little box for my daughter who is gone for babysitting, and I felt so bad. That's a little piece for me there. I felt so bad that she didn't get to eat at the home. She had to run to babysitter, so I actually took it to her. It was just around the corner anyway. So there we go, Deliveroo, and back home. That's it. Goodbye.